They will be paranoid, Team Usyk, and I don't think there's anything to be paranoid about. I think sometimes the canvas, I don't know if the canvas that was in use last night is the actual canvas for the event. Sometimes there's like the canvas is joined together and there can be a little bit of a ridge. We see that at our shows sometimes. I think Team Usyk are going to be particularly paranoid about absolutely anything, and they're going to be like hawks looking at certain stuff, and I'm sure there'll be more to come, whether it's the gloves, whether it's the changing rooms, whether it's the canvas. It's just the beginning for a fight of this magnitude.
Eddie, one point that was reported a while back is the potential for Anthony Joshua to face the winner of the Hergovic. Seems to get LL Sheikh say that is the plan, to try and make AJ versus the winner of that fight on June 1st. Just your thoughts, what can you tell us on that?
Yeah, anything can happen. We're up for that fight, we're up for the winner of this fight, we're up for Deontay Wilder when he comes through Zhang, we're up for anybody. But the opportunity to win the World Heavyweight Championship will be very special, and to do it at Wembley will be fantastic. We'll talk to His Excellency and we'll plan the right fights for Anthony Joshua, and you know, we will move forward with that.
Is that part of the front runner at this moment in time?
Yeah, I mean, if His Excellency said it, yeah.
We've got Joe Cardini against Anthony Kachi on Saturday night. What do you think will be the deciding factor? Obviously, I know Joe Cardini is your man.
I think he's too good. But I think Kachi's a very good fighter. But I think Joe, in this shape, coming into this kind of camp that he's had, you'll see on Saturday night. You'll see the difference in levels. And I think the amount of fights that he's had on the big stage, you know, will help him on Saturday night. But Anthony Kachi's a very, very accomplished fighter, very good fighter. Won't be easy, but I expect Joe to win in style.
Do you think it's going to be a knockout? Do you think it's going to be points? Like style?
Yeah, they said Joe couldn't punch and he flattened the Gower. They said he got the dog in him and he went 12 rounds, you know, with Rakimov in a dog fight. Joe can do everything. But Kachi's tough too, and it's a big moment for him.
Moving on to Apataya, do you think that's going to be the same again?
It'll be a knockout. No, it won't be easy. Brady's is a warrior, but I believe Joe Apataya will knock him out on Saturday night and make a massive statement.
Is this going to be the last time we see Joe at this weight? Is he going to step up after
this? Do you know what? I'll be honest with you. Like, the original date that was planned for this show was a real fast turnaround for him, and there was a concern about his weight. He's just a couple of pounds over yesterday. So actually, this camp that he's had, I mean, I don't know if you follow him on social. He's been running out here in whatever it is, 42-degree heat. Like, he's in the shape of his life, Joe. And I'd like to see him stay at super feather, because I don't like necessarily moving to 135 pounds if you haven't got the plan or the World Championship. A lot of the value that Joe has is through the World Championship belt. So if he can stay there, fantastic. But when it's time to go, and if there's a big fight at 35, he'll do that as well.
Moving on to the main event, what's your prediction?
Absolutely no idea. I mean, I go for Fury for a number of reasons, but I think Usyk looks tremendous. I think he's going to be very tough to beat, and it's absolutely anybody's fight on Saturday. Last question.
Eddie, just on the Ryan Garcia, going back to him, but could we see a potential fight between Garcia and Conor Benn? I know it's been talked about out a bit of beef on social media.
Like, at the moment, they've both got to deal with situations. But one day, maybe, but let him go through his process and go from there.
Cheers, Ed.
Eddie, just a final one. Obviously, Andy spoke about the ring canvas. Tyson Fury did that a couple of years ago against Klitschko, the same sort of complaint. Do you feel like it's just mind games? Would you?
I think that complaint was about the sponginess of the canvas. This was about a ridge in the canvas or something. So look, you have a team in place to just make sure everything's in order. And like I said, they will be paranoid, Team Usyk, and I don't think there's anything to be paranoid about. I don't expect any games from Queensbury and stuff like that. So I'm sure we'll be in the ring, but you'll see loads more over the next couple of days. It'll be a lot of fun.